Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Mary and I'm a yoga teacher and personal trainer, and today I'm going to walk you through a short, standing, gentle yoga practice. So this is going to be great if you have any issues getting up and down off the floor. We're going to be standing the whole time. And also if you have issues with your wrist or maybe you have arthritis in your hands, we won't be getting up and down or getting on our hands and knees, so we won't be aggravating any of those issues. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, if you'd like, you can grab a couple of yoga blocks and we'll stand with our feet about hip-width distance apart. Now, if you're using a yoga mat, you're going to be facing the long side of your mat. Feet about hip-width distance apart, really grounding the feet into the floor, maybe lifting up the toes and heels, rocking back and forth. So you can really notice how your feet feel against the mat. Standing tall, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, maybe closing your eyes here for a second or just gazing down at the floor as we take a moment here to check in with our body and just noticing how it's feeling today. Releasing any unnecessary tension you may be holding on to. So again, relaxing those shoulders, unclenching the jaw, allowing the face to relax and soften. And then bringing your awareness to your breath and noticing your inhales and your exhales. And as we continue to breathe here, see if you can deepen your breath and lengthen your inhales and your exhales. Let's take another breath here. If you have your eyes closed, you can go ahead and blink them open. All right, let's start with some gentle neck circles here. So in one direction, just slowly circling the neck and head here, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Nice and easy movement here. Imagine that you're drawing a circle with the tip of your nose. We'll do one more circle here and coming back to the center, and then we'll switch directions. And we'll do one more circle in this direction, and we'll come back to the center. From here, we're going to drop our right ear to our right shoulder. Take that right hand, let it rest on the head, and then the left arm is going to come behind the back. Take a breath here. And relax. Coming back to the center, we'll do the other side. So left ear to left shoulder. Take that left hand, let it rest on the head, and right arm comes behind the back, and take a breath. All right, and relax, coming back to the center. From here, we're gonna do some standing cat-cow. So we're gonna bend our knees, and I'm gonna turn to the side here so that you can see this a little better. Bending the knees here, keeping the back neutral. On our inhale, we're gonna arch the back, lift the chest, and look up at the ceiling. And then on our exhale, we're rounding the back, bringing the chin to the chest. Let's do that again. Inhale, lifting the chest and tailbone. And exhale, rounding the back. Let's do that a couple more times here, and just feel free to move here at your own pace with your breath. Just getting the spine moving here. Good, let's do one more. And then we'll come back to the center, standing nice and tall here. Feet hip width distance apart, grounding the feet into the floor. Let's take a deep breath in, sweeping both hands up high. On the exhale, right hand grabs right wrist, and we'll side bend over to the right. Take a breath here. And on the inhale, back to the center. Exhale, left hand grabs right wrist, side bend over to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, bring those arms down at your side. Now from here, let's just gently twist to the right. And then if you'd like, you can bring your arms out into a T shape. Take a breath here. Relax the arms down at your side, come back to the center. Same thing to the left. So gently twisting to the left side. Option to bring those arms into a T shape. Relax the arms down at your side, coming back to the center. Now on your next inhale, let's sweep both hands up high to the sky. And then on the exhale, we're gonna fold forward. And our hands are gonna grab opposite elbows here. Now if you'd like, you can take a step out wide. We're coming into a ragdoll pose. So we're relaxing the shoulders, the head, and the neck. And then we'll gently nod the head, yes. And gently shake the head, no. Then relax the head and neck. Take a breath here. And on the next inhale, we're gonna slowly roll up here in slow motion, keeping that chin tucked in until you get to standing nice and tall. And once you get to the top, let's roll the shoulders back. So bringing the shoulders up to the ears, sliding the shoulder blades down the back. And then reverse directions, roll the shoulders forward. Good, and relax the shoulders away from the ears. Next, we're going to do a half sun salutation. So if you have blocks, you can place them in front of you. So the nice thing about yoga blocks is that they bring the floor closer to you. So if you're in a forward fold and your hands don't quite reach the floor, like in my case, it's nice to have those blocks there to rest your hands on so you really get that grounding effect. So standing with our feet hip width distance apart, nice and tall here. Let's take a deep breath in, sweeping both hands up high. On the exhale, we're gonna fold forward and you can rest your hands on those yoga blocks. On your inhale, we're gonna lift up halfway. So back is nice and flat, lift the chest, hands can come to the shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root those feet down, reach those hands to the sky. And on the exhale, hands together in front of your heart center. All right, I'm gonna do that again, but I'm gonna turn to the side here so that you can see it from a different direction. All right, on your inhale, sweep the hands up high, big stretch here. Exhale, fold forward, resting your hands on blocks if you'd like. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root your feet down, rise up, sweep those hands toward the sky. And exhale, palms together in front of your heart. All right, let's move on. So I'm gonna turn to the front here again. Facing the long side of your mat, we're gonna take a step out wide. So this can be whatever is most comfortable to you. And then we're gonna turn our right toes out toward the short side of the mat and bend that right knee. Hips are still facing the long side of the mat. We're gonna bring our arms in line with the shoulders. So we're coming into a warrior two stance here and gazing over those right fingers. Keeping those shoulders relaxed. Now keeping our legs the same, we're just gonna tilt back here. So my left hand's gonna go down my left leg. Right arm reaches overhead, coming into a reverse warrior. And then let's come back down to our warrior two. Good. Now we're going to come into an extended side angle. So I'm going to bring my right forearm to my right thigh, and my left hand is going to come to my left hip. Option here to keep this hand on the hip, or you can reach that arm overhead. Another option here is to rest your right hand on your right thigh and bring that arm overhead. So a couple different options here, depending on what feels good to you in this posture. All right, let's come back to our warrior two. And then we'll bring our hands to our hips. We're going to turn our feet parallel so that they're pointed toward the long side of the mat. And we're going to take a deep breath in, sweeping the hands up high. And exhale, fold forward. Now again, you can rest your hands on blocks. We're going to take a breath or two here in this wide-legged forward fold. Relaxing the head and neck down. Again, you can use a block or two to rest your hands on. And on your next inhale, we're just going to slowly roll up here, keeping the chin tucked in until we come back up to standing. All right, now let's do the other side. So we're going to point those left toes out toward the short side of the mat. Bend that left knee, stacking shoulders over hips, rooting those feet down into the mat. Bringing our arms in line with the shoulders and gazing over those left fingers, coming into our warrior two. Now while we're grounding our feet into the floor, let's tilt back. Right hand goes down right leg, left arm reaches overhead into that reverse warrior. Then back to our warrior two. Take a breath here. And then we'll transition to our extended side angle. So left forearm to left thigh, right hand can come to right hip, or you can reach that right arm overhead. Take a breath here. And then back to our warrior two. Hands to the hips, turn the feet parallel so they're pointed toward the long side of the mat. Take a deep breath in, sweeping both hands up high. Exhale, fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold, resting your hands on a block or the floor, relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. Take a breath here. And on the next inhale, slowly start to roll up here, keeping the chin tucked in until we come up to standing, and then we're going to step our feet together. All right, we're going to go through that one more time, and we're going to add on. So starting with our feet about hip-width distance apart, we're going to start back with our half sun salutations. Standing nice and tall, let's take a deep breath in, sweeping both hands up high. Exhale, fold forward. You can bring your hands down to blocks. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right your feet down, sweep those hands up high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart center. Step your feet out wide. Turn those right toes toward the short side of the mat. Bend that right knee, coming into our warrior two. Now we're going to change it up a little bit this time. So we're going to tilt back into our reverse warrior. Take a breath here. And then instead of coming into warrior two, we're going to go right into that extended side angle. And then back to warrior two. Hands to the hips, we're going to change it up a little bit again. Turn the feet parallel and then turn the feet out 45 degrees. Bend the knees, we're going to come into goddess pose. So hands can rest on hips. They can be together in front of your heart, or you can reach the arms up and make cactus arms. Really rooting those feet down, sitting down into that goddess. Take a breath here. On the next inhale, reach those arms up high. We're going to turn our feet parallel and exhale, fold forward. And then on the inhale, we'll lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Root your feet down, rise up, sweeping the hands up to the sky. And exhale, palms together in front of your heart. All right, let's do the opposite side. Turn those left toes out, bend that left knee into our Warrior Two stance. Remember to relax the shoulders. I know a lot of people, those shoulders start to creep up toward the ears. Keep them nice and relaxed. Tilt back into our reverse warrior. Then we're going right into our extended side angle. Good, back to Warrior Two. Hands to the hips, turn the feet parallel, and then out 45 degrees, bend the knees into Goddess. Hands on hips, they can be together in front of your heart, or cactus arms. Take a breath here. On the next inhale, reaching the hands up high, turning the feet parallel, and then exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hands can come to blocks. Deep breath in, lift up halfway, flat back, tall chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root those feet down, sweep those hands up high. On the exhale, either step or jump your feet together. One more half sun salutation. Inhale, sweeping the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root those feet down, rise up, sweep those hands to the sky. And exhale, palms together in front of your heart center. So that concludes our yoga practice for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, can you please hit the like button and leave a comment below? And better yet, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next video.